Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're back here at Ciocca Ford of Lawrenceville in Lawrenceville, New Jersey to check out this brand new 2025 Ford Ranger. This is the Lariat trim with four-wheel drive with the FX4 off-road package. This one has the 2.3 Turbo 4, but you can also get it with the 2.7 Turbo 6, both coming with 10-speed automatic. So we're going to go through this Ranger, and you can let me know if you're in the market for a midsize pickup. Is this Ranger Lariat 4x4 the one for you? So let's dig in. The front end of the Ranger in the azure gray paint. We have gloss black on the grille, so we do have a full spread of LED lighting up front, including the fog lamps and turn signals. Then we're going to have the black and silver Ford badge right in the middle of that gloss black front grille, with the recovery hooks down below and front skid plate action underneath that. Now, as we come around, we also have functional side air curtains right in next to the fog lamps. And then as we come around to our wheel and tire package, we have this 18-inch gloss black aluminum alloy wheel with the Ford badge on the center cap. These wheels are wrapped in Goodyear, Wrangler, Territory, all-terrain tires, 255 on the width, the 65 series sidewall 18s, all four corners, four-wheel drive. Now this vehicle does have the FX4 package on it, which is going to give you off-road shocks as well as the 373 locking rear diff. We have 9.3 inches of minimum ground clearance, and there is the azure gray. It seems like every Ford lately is coming out in the same color. I don't know how many of these azure gray Fords I've done in a row now, but it's got to be at least 3. We do have the black running boards with the black wheels. Now, as we come in, we have the Lariat call out on the fender vent. And then we do have a color-matched side view mirror, LED turn signals, 360-degree view cameras, color-matched front and rear door handle, left side fuel filler cap. There's our FX4 off-road call out. And then up top, we're going to have a standard antenna, which I'm not in love with, color matched roof, no sunroof. And then as we come around over the back bed, we're in the back now. We have Ranger stamped into the tailgate with that big black and silver Ford badge right there. We do have the trailer tow package on this vehicle as well, with LED taillight, standard bulbs for turn signals, the spare tucked up underneath and behind the tow hitch, and then our exhaust is coming out the back right of the truck. We're under the hood of this 25 Ranger Lariat, and we have Ford's 2.3-liter turbocharged inline 4-cylinder engine, mated to a 10-speed automatic transmission, 270 horsepower, 310 pound-feet of torque, max towing 7,500 pounds, since it does have the trailer tow package. MPGs 19 in the city, 26 on the highway, 22 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87, so you can run this on regular unleaded gas. And if you need more power, you can opt for the 2.7-liter turbo V6 in the Ranger Lariat. Before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much? Well, here we go. Base price 25 Ranger Lariat Super Crew 4x4, $47,365. This vehicle's got a few options on it. We'll check those out when we go through the window sticker. Once we add those in, and a destination and delivery charge of $1,595 from Ford's Wayne, Michigan assembly plant, we have a total vehicle MSRP from the factory of $53,350. So let's check out the interior. Starting with the driver door panel, we'll move in closer. Up top, you're going to have all black. Of course, the whole door is all black, but we're going to have black soft touch with the stitching, 3 memory seat settings right there, nice soft armrest with some metal flake black in and around your grab handle. Then we do have flat black on the switchgear with power fold side view mirrors. And then down below, we do have a nice large door pocket in here with the upgraded B&O sound system. We do have a nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator with the Ranger all-season mats in the vehicle at this time. We do have the fixed running boards. Seating-wise, full power with lumbar for the driver and the front passenger. Then we have the ebony leather, nice and soft on the bolstering, a little bit of an insert design, nice and soft on the headrest. Front passenger door panel, same action as the driver, but you don't get memory seat settings. Then we move up to the plastic up here and then soft touch here with the stitching. Then we do have a rubberized shelf in here. We can lie your phone into your heat and air vent, and then down below we have a nice large glove box. Now, the infotainment screen is a big vertically mounted infotainment screen. It is Sync 4, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, but it is fully integrated with 2 heat and air vents on either side. Nice pinch to zoom capability right there. No problem. We do have our dual climate system down below right here. So you do have 3-stage heated seats for the driver and the front passenger, and a heated steering wheel with your dual climate, and you can sync that up. And then we have the built-in nav up top, as well as some shortcuts. So from here, right to left, you can go into your trailer, add a trailer, make your trailer a default trailer, go through your checklist, take a look at your settings. So they got you all set there. As this, like I mentioned, does have the trailer tow package. Then you do have your radio, where you have your Sirius XM, as well as AM, FM, HD radio with presets. So that's a good deal. Then you can Bluetooth your phone right there. And then you can go back to your map. So it is nice and simple. Now I'm going to back out a little bit. We'll go to reverse. And we do have a nice large backup camera, 360-degree view, as you can see. But of course, it's one on top of the other because we do have a vertically mounted screen. And then we do have additional views that you can see, depending on what you want to do. Or you can go back to your traditional view right there. And then we can go ahead and we can put it back into park. Now, up top here, you have your vehicle settings right here, where you can go to your off-road setting. And when you do that, your cameras will come up. And then you're going to go ahead and get a picture here of all 4 wheels. You can turn on trail control right here, and that'll enable that, or you can turn that off, or you can lock that rear diff up right there, and you'll lock that baby for you, and you're all set. So it is a nice way to get through everything by going into that. And then you have your vehicle settings, where you can set up everything generally, like your lighting, your wipers, your locks, your remote start, general settings for your user profile, clock, all that stuff. Go to your controls up here, and we're back here, or you can just select the comm screen so you don't see anything. So there is a lot of nice action in here, and it looks pretty good, but I'm just not a big fan of vertically mounted screens. You'd let me know. As we swing over here behind the steering wheel, you got your push button start. Then underneath that, you got your redundancies for your heat and air, as well as 4-way hazards. And then underneath there, you have USB-C, USB-A wireless charging pad. And then we do have our gear shift to go through this 10-speed automatic transmission, 2 cup holders, our Ranger key fob. Here it is. Unlock, lock, remote start, panic button, Ford on the back. And then we have our electric brake. Then we have our parking assist. Then here we have our traction control off, engine auto stop, start on or off. And then from here is where you can turn on trail control again as well. Then we have our 2 high, 4 low, and our drive modes, and we'll check those out when we go through the dash. And then we do have a really soft armrest. We open that up. You have a removable tray, more storage, and a 12-volt. The Ranger steering wheel, we have a leather wrap wheel, nice 10 and 2 notches, nice soft leather round bottom wheel, but I have plenty of room to get in and out of this Ranger at 5'11", nice open and airy passenger cabin. The blue oval on the horn button. Now on the left side, you got your adaptive cruise, volume, voice commands. Over here on the right side, you have your telephone commands, controls for the digital dash, seek for your music. On the left here, you got your high beams and turn signals. On the right, you got your windshield wipers. Down over here on the left, bed lighting. You can adjust your headlights, fog lamps, bright and dim the dash. And then we have a manual tilting and telescoping wheel. And then we have our digital dash right here. looking good. Now let's check out our drive modes. So right now we're in normal, and then we can go to eco, and then we can go to sport, and then we can go to tow haul, and then to slippery, and then to mud ruts, and then to sand. And then we can come back the other way to get back to normal. It doesn't spin all the way around. I'd like to see that spin all the way around. And then you have additional information that you can go through here in the middle if you need to see additional information as you're going down the road or if you're off on the trails. Overhead console, got a spot for your shades right there. Now, if you want your dome lighting to come on and off when you open and close the door, this button remains in the center. So when you open the door, lighting comes on, close the door, lighting will dim out. This right here, that'll open that center window in the back. Push it to open it, pull it back towards you to close. Piece of cake. And then we have our framed rear view mirror with auto dim, no roof to show you. And then we have our home link right there on the sun visor. And then on the back, you have a vanity and a light. And does it slide? Yes, it does. Getting in the back of this Ranger into the Super Crew area. Back door panel first, though, it's still all black with the soft touch, with the soft armrest. So I like, even though it's fairly simple, the consistency of design. I have the seat set for my driving position, so we'll hop on in. Stand on the running board. I don't need to, but you can if you're shorter, and easy to get in. Now, the rear seats sit higher up than the front seats. So I got plenty of room at 5'11" for my head, shoulders, and knees. But if you're over 6 foot, you might have to duck when getting in. Now we have the leather all the way down, seat pocket behind the driver and the front passenger. Here are the carpeted floor mats. And then we have a spot in here to lie your phone. And then we have a USB-C, USB-A, and a home power source in the back. So that's a nice touch. In the rear seats, we have the same leather with the stitching, with the design, nice and soft. Then we have our armrest. Pull that down. Semi-soft, 2 cup holders. But overall, I like the amount of space I have here in the back of the Ranger. I think there's more Super Crew room for your rear passengers than I've seen in the Tacoma and the Frontier. Now you can also store stuff under the rear seats, and to do that, you just have to pull this strap up, and the whole seat comes up, and now you got room for storage all the way across. So that's nice. And then you can also drop the seat backs in the back as well by reaching over and unhooking that lever, and then you can pull the back forward, and you got some extra action going on back here. Lock that up. All right, getting into the back of this Ranger's tailgate, well, you just come to the back and right above the Ford emblem, just pull it down. And it's got, lets it down nice and easy. It's got some shocks there, so it doesn't slam down. So that's a good deal. You do have some side steps right here on either side. So you can use those to step up on in. You can work back here. As you can see, we do have an area to measure things that go across, and you do have areas where you can hook up C-clamps on either side. Now, we have a drop-in bed liner. When I first glanced at it, I thought it was a spray-in, but it's a drop-in plastic bed liner. Not my favorite. You let me know. Now, the spec on the cargo, payload capacity, 1,711 pounds. However, I always like to err on the side of being conservative, and so if you go to the door jamb on the driver front door, where you have your cold tire pressures, there is a statement that says the combined weight of occupants and cargo should never exceed 1,500 pounds. And that's what I normally use, just to play it safe. You let me know what you think about that, though. Now, in the back, we do have the side rail protection, we do have cleats, and we do have a home power source back here for power. So I do like that here in this 5-foot Ranger bed. Window sticker time, here we go, 2025 Ranger Super Crew, Azure Gray, ebony leather. We have our standard equipment left to right. Now our options, the paint, the FX4 off-road package, the black appearance package, the running boards, the integrated box step, and the trailer tow package. Here is the pricing. Total MSRP. MPG estimates. Safety ratings. Made at Wayne Assembly, Wayne, Michigan. Take this baby out for a spin. All right, we're out on the road in this 25 Ranger Lariat 4x4 in azure gray metallic. Woo! Great, right off the bat. Good visibility out of all the glass. I don't have any issues at all. I got blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, pre-collision, all that action in here for safety. I got the LED lighting up front and LED taillights in the back for safety as well. I got the FX4 off-road package, gives me the off-road shocks, gives me the 373 locking rear diff. I got the trailer tow package, so now even with this 2.3 Turbo 4, I can tow up to 7,500 pounds. There's a lot of things to like about this Ranger Lariat. It's a really good package. The only thing I really don't care for is the vertically mounted screen, but all of them are getting vertically mounted screens, so there's not much you can do about that. Good brakes. Now we'll take off. And you got good power with this 2.3 EcoBoost or turbocharged engine with the 10-speed auto. Like I mentioned, if you want more power, you want more displacement, you can go with the 2.7 liter EcoBoost or turbocharged V6 engine in here, which is what I would probably do if I were buying one of these Ranger Lariats. I'd probably spend a little bit more and get that 2.7 liter EcoBoost, but it's hard to argue with how this is set up at 53 grand and change. Now, a lot of you are going to say, oh, Mike, these are all just too expensive. Well, you know what? Yeah, they are. Every mid-size pickup with decent options is over $50,000. I haven't done a mid-size pickup that has decent options in it for less than 50. I mean, they're all 50. The Tacoma, the Frontier, the Canyon, the Colorado, this one, they're all right in the same area. I mean, all the automakers are colluding together to come up with the same price for all their trucks, it seems like. But this Ranger, I think, has more room in the crew cab area than the others, and I really do like that. Now, we do have a big fat wide turning radius of 21.25 feet, so I'm going to have to go ahead and pull it K-turn here. And we do have sport mode, so I'm going to go ahead and switch this over, see if we see anything different in sport mode. Here we go. Oh yeah, it picks up faster. Feels a lot better in sport mode. So if you got the smaller engine, you may just want to rock and roll in sport mode all the time. That'll be up to you. But we'll do that one more time, see how it feels. It just brakes really nicely. It rides really nicely. The suspension's well done. Chassis tuning, the shocks, everything is just done really well. Built in at Wayne Assembly. So I do like the fact that it's made in the United States. That's always a plus when you're looking at an American brand. But you let me know. If you're in the market for the mid-size pickup, do you go Ranger Lariat? And if you do you go with the Turbo 4 or the 2.7 liter Turbo 6? Or do you go somewhere else with your hard-earned money, like to the Toyota Tacoma or Nissan Frontier, which is the only one left, I believe, with standard V6, unless you maybe go Jeep Gladiator. Not sure if they're changing that for 25. Haven't seen a 25 Gladiator. But put it in the comments and let me know. But I do want to thank Ciocca Ford of Lawrenceville here in Lawrenceville, New Jersey, for allowing the channel access to this brand new 2025 Ford Ranger Lariat 4x4 Super Crew for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.